Hello guys, welcome back to Artificial and Facts. Before we start, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today, we're gonna talk about how comparing two population variances with SPSS. Now, do you guys already know what is variance and what is SPSS? Without any further ado, let's find it out together. Let's get started with variance. In probability theory and statistics, variance is the expectation of squared deviation of a random variable from its population mean or sample mean. Variance is a measure of depression, meaning it is a measure of how far a set of numbers is spread out from their average value. Variance has a central role in statistics, where some ideas that use it include descriptive statistics, statistical inference, hypothesis testing, goodness of fit, and Monte Carlo sampling. Variance is an important tool in the sciences, where statistical analysis of data is common. The variance is the square of standard deviation, the second central moment of a distribution, and the covariance of the random variable with itself. An advantage of variance as a measure of dispersion is that it is more amenable to algebraic manipulation than other measures of dispersion, such as the expected absolute deviation. For example, the variance of a sum of uncorrelated random variables is equal to the sum of their variances. A disadvantage of the variance for a practical application is that, unlike the standard deviation, its unit differ from the random variable, which is why the standard deviation is more commonly reported as a measure of dispersion once the calculation is finished. SPSS, or Statistical Package for the Social Sciences, or also known as IBM SPSS Statistics. It is a software package used for the analysis of statistical data. Although the name of SPSS reflects its original use in the field of social sciences, its use has since expanded into other data markets. SPSS is mainly used in the following areas, like healthcare, marketing, and educational research, market researches, health researches, survey companies, education researchers, government, marketing organizations, data miners, and many others. It provides data analysis for descriptive statistics, numeral outcome predictions, and identifying groups. This software also gives data transformation, graphing, and direct marketing features to manage data smoothly. Most top research agencies use SPSS to analyze survey data and mine text data so that they can get the most out of their research and survey projects. SPSS is an extremely powerful tool for manipulating and deciphering the survey data. Fun fact, the data from any online survey collected using Alzheimer can be exported to SPSS for detailed analysis. Besides the statistical analysis of data, the SPSS software also provides data management features. This allows the user to do a selection, create derived data, perform file reshaping, etc. Another feature is data documentation. This feature stores a metadata dictionary along with the data file. So here I take the data from BPS or Badan Pusat Statistik from the North Sulawesi province, and then here I chose the economy and trade, and then there is an inflation part. So in this part there is some of the inflation data that happened in a certain year. So there is the data, the inflation data that happened in the calendar year from 2016 to 2022. So here there is the data series, and I just chose the 2020 to 2022. So for taking the data and move it to the Excel, we just need to click on the Excel icon, as you guys can see on the screen. And if the file is already downloaded, just open it. So this is the data. From this, we just need to copy the data, and then we move to the SPSS software. Here there are two options, namely data view and variable view. First, just click to the variable view. On the name part, I just input the year of the data, which is 2020 and then 2021. For the label, I input the data from 2020 in the first column, and then for the second column I input the data from 2021. And then for the measure, just click on the scale. Let's move to the data view. Here, all we need to do is just paste the data from the Excel that you guys just copy. These are the data. As we can see here, there is a 0.58. There should be 0, but it is not written. Next, we gotta click onto the Analyze, and then click the Compare Means, and then choose the Paired Sample T-Test. So first, select the data from 2020 and move it to the variable 1. After that, select the data from 2021 and move it to variable 2. And just click OK. And these are the output. We can see This is the Spss output that we will discuss. To find out if there is a difference between the 2020 and 2021 data. The first is a paired sample statistic. This output shows the summary descriptive statistics of 2020 and 2021 data. Now there is a description of mean, namely the mean value from 2020 and 2021, which is 2020 is the minus 0.7950 and for the 2021 is 1.4325, and here there is n, which is the number of samples used. Next, here is the standard deviation and standard error of the mean, which explains the descriptive statistics for the first output. And for the second, there is paired sample correlation. It shows the correlation results from the two tables, which is the 2020 data and 2021 data, which are known to be significant. It is the 0.558. Then for the third, this is a paired sample test, which is the most important upload of this test, which gives an idea if there are differences between 2020 and 2021 data. Before we interrupt the significance value of 0.000, we first understand the basis of decision making. The first, if the significance value of two fields is the less than 0.5, then there is a significant value between the inflation data in 2020 and 2021 data. The second, if the two field significant value is greater than 0.5, then there is no significant difference from the 2020 data and 2021 data. So that from these results, we can conclude that using this method, the data from 2020 and 2021 is experience a significant difference between the results of the data we test, because the two failed results were less than 0.5.
Well, that's just about the topic at this time, about the comparing two variances of population using IBM SPSS software. Hopefully, the discussion this time can be useful. Now, I'd like you to think about what you heard in the beginning, and I want you to think about what you heard now, because it was nothing and it's still nothing.